Hi, I'm Louise-Marie Kodor.
And I'm Zuleika Winfrey. We are here today at the Madang Resort Hotel, one of Papua New Guinea's oldest and most attractive tourist destinations.
In this edition of the magazine, we will take you on a tour around the resort, showing you the different facilities and services provided here.
The Bata family acquired the property in 1975, almost 4 decades ago. Seated in one of the presidential suites, Sir Peter shares a slice of the resort's history. Sir Peter Bata is the former governor of Madang and Minister of Health and Bougainville Affairs. He is also the founder and owner of Madang Resort. Give us a brief history of how your family acquired this property.
And we acquired the hotel in 1975 and converted the Hotel Madang, which was the beer drinking place, into a accommodation place for tourism. When we took it over, it was in a fairly bad state. There was only 20 rooms. Since then, we've extended the property. We've bought land on all sides of the hotel, and it's expanded from 20 rooms now to more than 200 rooms and 20 cottages.
Much later in the future, who will gain ownership of the Madang Resort?
That's a question I can't answer. I have a son who I hope will play a role in the future of the hotel. Maybe it could be sold to an international organisation. I'm not totally in favour of that happening, but you know, you've got to be realistic about a situation like this. At my age, I can't continue to spend the time that I've been spending on the hotel. At the same time, it's a lifestyle for me personally. It's been a lot of work, and I'm certainly not going to give it away.
Sir Peter, you have contributed a lot towards the tourism in Papua New Guinea. You have also created a lot of employment opportunities for our local people. Thank you for your time. Built on part of the original coconut plantations from the colonial era, the resort overlooks the Dalman Passage, Madang Harbour and Yamilon Lagoon, and is set amidst 15 acres of stunning, landscaped tropical gardens. A range of accommodation is offered here, from standard and deluxe hotel rooms to waterfront executive and presidential suites, equipped with private balconies and bathrooms, air conditioning, telephone, TV, radio, fridge and minibar. Most rooms provide ocean, pool or garden views. Apart from the rooms, the resort attracts guests through its international menus. The Madang Resort Hotel offers a variety of dining choices, including the Kibung House restaurant. Let's go upstairs and see if the food and beverages manager is there. Ever wondered where most of the resort's revenue comes from? If you guessed food and beverages, you are correct. And speaking of food and beverages, Mr. Solomon, this is a lovely restaurant here. Would you be able to tell us what sort of customers usually frequent this place?
We have all kinds of customers basically. We got tourists, we got business travelers, and we got holiday makers. They all frequent this resort, and they all dine up here as well.
Now, Mr. Solomon, what would you usually do if there are no customers in the restaurant? What usually happens then?
Okay, if there are no customers in the restaurant, we basically look at organizing conferences. And house manager Michael Okugo is the person behind that. So he tries his best to bring in as much as conference bookings as possible, so we can have people here. We normally have roughly about 80 to 100 people all the time. So yeah, basically we rely on conferences to keep us busy.
Now we are here in the Housewin restaurant. So Chef Francis is preparing one of the hottest favorites called the grilled snapper. Tell us what you are cooking.
Well, I cook the snapper. It's for our agricultural supervisors here. We're getting ready for this. Already been lunch, that's why I just prepare for him.
So what are the ingredients for making a grilled snapper?
Well, just salt, pepper, dust with the plain flour and a bit of butter and lemon squeeze it on the top. This is for this.
You're doing a great job. The food smells fantastic in here.
Thank you.
Let's check out what other activities are happening in the water.
Madang Resort is ideal for divers, providing opportunity for people to be trained by some of the most experienced dive operators in the Pacific. Here with me is Joseph Jambri, the dive master. Now Joseph, tell us what you do.
I'm a dive master. Most of the time we take people out diving.
How many people have you trained how to dive?
It's almost about 500 now, training them to become divers. Before they go out for diving, we have to train them in the pool first to see how they are good before we take them out. So normally it takes about a week. So another first 3 days will be in the pool and another 2 days out in the ocean.
And after that,
they are graduate, they are certified diver. We give the licenses, they are qualified divers. They can go anywhere in the world and they can dive.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Here with me is Laura, a first-time diver from Australia. Now Laura, please, could you tell us what made you want to take these diving lessons?
Well, my dad's come to PNG a lot for diving and he said it's the best in the world, so I thought while I'm here I might make the most of it and give it a shot. Yeah.
So what do you expect to get out of this?
Hopefully see some nice fish and coral and things.
Okay. So from what I've heard, 3 days in the pool and then the other 2 days out in the ocean. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, that'll be fun. It's fun diving in the pool, but I think once I get into the water and see all the other pretty sights, it'll be much better.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Laura, for your time.
Thank you. No worries.
We are in front of the famous Kalibobo Spirit. Come on board with me and let's see what's inside. I am so psyched, so follow me and let's see what they have inside. Come with me and let's check the upper deck.
This is where the captain sits, and what the captain sits here. This is where all the controls of the ship.
How many cruises do you go on in a year?
Okay, Kalibobo Spirit normally takes cruises. The cruises that we advertise on the paper, and we normally advertise probably maybe like five nights, 4 days up the Sepik River, and Kalibobo Spirit doesn't go out every time. This is when we have packs, like minimum packs would be maybe 8 passengers, nothing below 4, because it will cost too much for the ship to take just 4 passengers for that particular cruise. But ship go out if we have guests on board. If we don't have guests, but we normally put out the advertisement on the papers, and whoever wants to take that particular trip, but the number must be maybe 8, 7 plus, but not below 4. If below 4, we normally cancel the trip.
And that has been another edition of the magazine. I'm Zuleika Winfrey.
And I'm Louise-Marie Kodor. On behalf of our magazine team, thank you for watching.
Goodbye.